You know, one thing about growing is having a vision, having a purpose, and having a massive action plan that's going to get you there is by finding your who's. That's right. And that's exactly what's been going on here, right? I found the who's that can help each other so we can actually get this what? Amazing garden growing on with this amazing canopy and these under canopy lights and all this new growth has been an amazing journey. The journey we've been growing for the last few episodes and what I've continued growing through my channel, a journey I've been embarking on for well over a decade. Most of my adult life I've been growing. One thing I've learned from growing is patterns. That's right, the patterns I've seen in my gardens, the patterns I've seen with genetics, and the patterns I've seen with lights. Light recipes, fans above me. I know I'm going to talk a little bit louder, come on down here so you can actually get a true effect here. And I've been looking at all these growth patterns from over the years and years and years. These patterns I've recognized come down to the energies, and it comes down to the different light recipes. I've really seen the difference. And with these new lights and with under canopy lights and with LED lights, the patterns I've seen with these lights now over the last decade has been just profound. I've seen such a major difference. And now with these new lights, wow. The big ones I saw that made the big difference in the very beginning was Spectrum King LED. That was 2014, 2015. We had a good ride with that light. Then an amazing gentleman came into my life, Landon. He brought me Alias LEDs. Whoa, that turned my whole game. I started seeing the difference with LED lights and how they were going with their Alias Reds. I love those lights. They were my favorites. They came out with other ones, HLG. We tested those lights. We spec'd Spider Farmer. We spec'd Spider King. We started testing all these different lights. I went from 350 metal highlights down to 250 watt LED lights. I mean, wow, but Mars Hydro 3000, hats off to Mars Hydro. We're talking about all these lights I've been testing because they all work. Most importantly, this new light channel here, the Voyager, is a 2-channel LED light from Grandmaster level. You can definitely see the difference in these lights here. You can see that. Why? Because lights do burn out. We just had a conversation. They say LED lights last for 5 years. Yeah, I don't see that difference anymore because after running my LED lights, Alias, for 5 years, I believe that the new lights are doing a lot better. Why? Because they're new and those old lights just got old. Because I know those lights beginning were killing it, just like these lights are. So when you get that new light or that new bulb, remember that growth you got? So I'm going to ask you a question right now. You have an LED light, you've been growing with it for 3 to 5 years. Are you thinking, are you getting the same yields you got in the very beginning? Big question mark. Because I can tell you, when you got brand new lights and a big canopy like that coming in the week 4, you can definitely see the difference between this year and the one from the last one. I'm going to say last row when we had the same type of light recipe, and those lights were probably about 5 years old, right? So as we get right in here, guys, we're going to take a look at down here and talk about that. So what's the year on your light? Do you believe that the lights and LED lights are actually getting the same as HPS lights? How often do you have to replace your LED lights? I want to ask you that question. So that's the big question of the day. Do you have to replace your LED lights? They say they got warranties up to 5 years. I have a big hallucination. They do not. Because I'm seeing a difference just from the own eyes and what we got going on here. So leave a comment below. Are you exchanging your LED lights every maybe a couple years? Are you going with them for 5 years? How long have you had your LED lights? I'm curious because the technology's been quite new. It's only been for the last maybe 5 or 6 years they've actually been growing. So let's continue growing here, guys. What's growing? How are you growing with LED lights? And what's your light recipe? Hey, the key to the growing future is you. So let's continue growing. What's that vision? What's that purpose? What do you got going on? It's 2026. We're testing light recipes, most importantly, under canopy lights. Everything you're gonna need that I've been testing here, I've been doing for my Greenmate Growmaster, for my AI, from a lot of stuff I've been growing up and over the years. So check out the channel. Go to check out all the links below. Continue growing with me. We're gonna grow together in this garden here to grow your life. Say yes to your freedom, to your growth, and continue growing. LED lights. Boom.